Looks like we are live. All right. Cool, cool, cool. We're just going to wait for everyone to get in. Okay. What do we got? We got. Okay, we got. Oh, yeah. Are you guys. Okay, cool. We got people here. Okay, cool. I guess we'll start. I guess. Check this out. We're gonna come in with an intro. Yeah. I hope I don't get a strike for using that music. It just came with a mixer. Yeah, there it is. There it is. We are back with another serving of the Red Rocket live on YouTube. So today what we're going to hit a few topics, and I really want I want you guys to go in and contribute to the chat, but there's a few things that I wanted to go over, and we're going to talk about it. And the first thing we're going to talk about is the YouTube channel that I got. We worked very hard to get where we are, and I've realized that what everything my videos. I was going through my videos and going through some old comments, and there was I just noticed that some of the videos were getting outdated. I was showing people how to stake, how to do different things where this project, when it started, it was doing all those things, but then it went away. So taking the time to make all those videos and all that, it was just that were no longer relevant. I had to get rid of them. And there was frustration with one user who or one guy he got frustrated. He thought I was ignoring his comments. I just didn't see him. So but I realized that the video he was commenting was on something that was no longer going on, which was staking. So I went ahead and I just cleaned up the channel. Part of it too was that there was with the ETH side going away, there were a lot of videos that I had that were focusing. I always tried to focus on both sides, but because there was a lot of people on the east side, I spent a substantial amount of time focusing on that. So just since all of that stuff, it just seemed like a lot of those videos were outdated, irrelevant. So I wanted to make sure that I focused on things that are relevant. And I figured, you know what? These lives, they're easy. They're easy as far as my schedule goes. I can just come in, pop in, we can have a conversation, and it's cool because it allows me to interact with you guys. Um and uh and so I'm trying to see why I don't see any. I went public, didn't I? Yeah, it looks like people are watching. I don't see. Maybe let me go in and see. See, I'm kind of new, but anyway, the whole thing I was talking about was just wanting to make sure that I could interact with everybody. So if there were, you know, things going on, We could talk. Okay, now, okay, I had to go into a different thing to see the comments. Okay, so I've got boring day in crypto. Good man. Good to see you. I've got Hundo Freeman and I've got Straight Up in the chat. Thank you guys for coming in. I for some reason the screen I'm looking at is not showing any of the chats. So sorry about that. Um but yes, good to see you. But anyway, so that's what I want to do with these lives. I wanted something where we could interact. And Q, I see you there, Q. Thank you for the rocket. I love that rocket emoji. I don't know, it just talks to me. but but anyway, and so oh, you know what? Here. So like so now when I tell jokes, right? Now I can be like, I love those rocket emojis. They talk to me. Yeah, you heard that? Yeah, I got a new toy for the show. But yeah, so I wanted to do this. This is what allows me to interact with everybody, and so that's what this is. So when I'm talking about the YouTube channel and what we're trying to do with it, I want to be a positive force for this project. And so when we face these times that we'll talk about a little bit, when we face these hard times, we want to be able to just talk about being able to face those times and then being able to overcome it if it's the right project. And with 100, I do feel like it's the right project. And but I do also understand there was a huge thing. Oh, here we go. There's your that's for you. That's for you, boring. But there was a huge decision that was made, and it was felt. It was felt by everyone. I felt it. A lot of people felt it. And so we don't want to ignore that. But we also want to acknowledge that where we are at and what we are trying to do, or what the devs are saying. I've been around the project that I feel like I'm a part of it. I feel like, I come in and I see people in the chat. It just feels like we are family. So it just, it's easy to say we like this is part of our thing. But when there's a huge decision that's made, that's when you realize, okay, so there is still a captain to this ship, and they are still making decisions that we have to understand, or maybe we don't understand, but we have to accept it, right? And so the main thing was they on March 12th, the bias page announced that they were going to pull off the ETH side, and it was a hard day. It was a hard day for a lot of people, um, myself included. I mean, it was a tough piece of news. It was a tough post to wake up to, and but I've had a few days to think about all of it, and kind of just absorb and digest everything. And I get it. I do understand it. I mean, it was obviously, if they would have known all the things that they knew now, I'm sure they would have never even started on the east side. So, I mean, it's fair to call that a mistake that was made by even doing it on the east side, by opening a coin on the east side. And so they pulled out as quick as they could, to say, as soon as they realized that this ain't gonna work with everything we're trying to do in DeFi and in crypto, it's not gonna work, based on things like they think that the Ethereum chain is gonna go away. It's too cumbersome. It's too expensive and all that. And so they made that tough decision. Okay, so that's that. And and so now what we have to do is, that decision was made and we have to move on from it. And so now the focus is going to be solely on, for right now, solely on the BNB chain, where the focus is going to be on 100 BNB and bias, and now the NFTs. And then there's talk now about 100 having NFTs in the future. So this is what it is we're hovering around a $10 million market cap. And we this now allows us, we have more people. I saw the YouTube, the X, whatever X has been active with different. I've seen a lot of new faces coming into the room. So there's something going on where the word is getting out, people are hearing about it, and they're coming in. And so would I urge people, if you were on the east side and you're left with a bad taste, what I'm urging you to do is just reconsider. If you've seen everything 100 was able to do so far, and what they're doing with these NFTs is they're building something that is going to reward, they have an NFT that doles out rewards based on network activity. So if people are coming into the bias chain and they're using bias, it seems expensive today. But then it's just like Bitcoin, right? Last year, it was down what, 20, 24, 26,000, got even down to 16,000. And there were people thinking, oh, it'll go lower. It's too expensive now. And now look where we're at with Bitcoin. And so if the devs continue to succeed, be successful with their different ventures, their different approaches on crypto, then this thing could end up being a top 10 crypto. And so that's what the goal is we've got these NFTs. They are paying the rewards with bias. Bias has been doing really good. 100 BNB has been just kind of holding steady. We had some sell-offs, but this early in the game, we're not worried about those sell-offs to the point. I mean, you don't want it to be too big, obviously, right? But we're gonna let the market talk. The market has to react, and if your project is healthy, you're gonna see your green candles, you're gonna see your red candles. But as long as the devs are continuing to build, continuing to focus on the project and the community, then we have a winning crypto. And so that is what they're trying to do. Okay, and then I wanted to go now talk about the Keep It 100 coin contest. Okay, and so I gave out 5 coins, and there is one coin I still have to mail out. So if you hear this, my last winner, Easy Q, if you hear this, I don't see him in the chat, but if you hear it, it will get to you. There's just certain things that are different about this one, and but yes, you will get it. But the what I'm gonna do is for right now I'm suspending the contest, because and here's the other thing too. So we gave out 5 coins, right? Well, one person who won one gifted one back to the community, and this wasn't because they were upset or anything. They were just like, hey, you know what? I've got some other things going on or whatever. I would like to give this back to the community. So I don't want to name him, but I do want to thank him for doing that. So what has happened is I now have 6 copper 100 or copper 100 bias coins to still give out. So so what I'm gonna do, don't and I see the chat, Hundo Freeman. I'm giving the 6 out. I have 6 more to give out. I'm just suspending this contest for right now because I've got some things going on and that I can't stay on top of the contest right now. So I've got to take a little bit of break, but we are going to give one of those coins. And Hundo, I'm telling you, I know you want one. I have other people in the DMs that they want one bad. So that's why I knew I wasn't going to pull out of the contest. I just have to come back at it. But we're gonna, you guys are so active, and you guys have been here in the chats, sharing my posts, doing all that, and that's what I want to focus on. So like Q, I see you, Hundo Freeman. Now it's great. He's set. He's got his coin. Boring. I think Boring got one too, didn't he? No. Yes, he did. He was winner number 4. So so that's what it is. But so yeah, so we're gonna suspend that. And boy, oh boy. So is there anything that you guys wanted to talk about in the chat? I've got 6 people in the chat. Anything that you guys are looking forward to coming up? Have you guys been seeing all the extra people coming into the chat room and getting excited about 100? This is the most excitement I've seen in actually a long time. It's pretty cool. It's like we got a rush of people coming in. So that was really cool to see. And we want to welcome, when we have these new faces, we've got to welcome everybody coming in. And Boring Day in Crypto, he's in the chat, and he if anyone has ever seen that video, I tried to share it on here. I couldn't share the video, it wouldn't load up, but amazing. I guess, what is that, a plasma cutter that you were using for that anon? Because that that was pretty artistic, man. I maybe you have a computer program that you're plugging that in, but that was really artistic. All right. Let's see. How do you top Dino? Oh yeah, how do you top Dino Biddies? I'm curious about the 100 NFTs. How do you top Dino Biddies? Yeah. Well, so that's the thing, right? I mean, I've these devs have always kept us in suspense, and they always surprise us in different ways. So yeah, what are they going to do with those 100 NFTs? And I don't know when they're going to release them. Are they going to wait until all of the Dino Biddies are out? Um, yeah, yeah, cool. So yeah, so I'm thinking, are they going to wait until all the Dino Biddies are out? And I love whenever Scrate and Boring they go at it like Tom and Jerry over here. Yeah, because Scrate's coming at him. He's saying that Boring Day in Crypto isn't artistic; it's a computer program, taking all of crypto's shine. Oh, you guys! Hold on, let's see. Yeah, baby. Oh, here's another one. Hold on. What do I want to do with that one? And now we have the Dino Biddy NFTs. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have some fun with this going live. I just got this new mixer, so um that's I'm gonna be playing around. It'll be mixing it up a little bit. But yeah, Q, he's saying in the chat, he saw about 71 people online. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So just make sure when we're bringing them in, they're just coming in at a really good time to swoop in on 100 that's cheaper now than it has been. And of course, bias anytime. I mean, and that's the thing too. You want to hold at least until a centralized exchange, because that's where the liquidity is going to come in. That's where we get retail coming in, and they are discovering it. The thing about retail is, if they're buying from a centralized exchange, they're buying bias. They're not able to use those NFTs. They're not having any part of that. They're just buying bias. So when anybody who has a Dino Biddy NFT, you are greatly benefiting from that retail traffic. So that's a good thing to look at and look forward to, because it's super bullish. I wish I had the my man's great over here. I wish I had his passion when he comes out. He's like, like this is here's my impression of Scrate every time he's shilling for 100. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is the best stuff I've ever seen. And then but he gets the message across. He gets the message. You like that beep? I love it. I love this new machine. But that's what oh man. So we had some fun times there, but we're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep moving. And please, guys, um just we just understand that there are things that happen that are not pretty at all, but we are gonna overcome it. And if you rolled over into the BNB side, eventually the future would end up being able to say, okay, we're you're looking good. But in the comment, Hundo, but I seen a dino with a diamond heart. Yeah, yeah. And what's okay? Does anybody in the chat know anything about? I saw something going on about them, the rarities. Like they were talking about the more we go, the more rare they're gonna get, or there's some rare ones. What was that about? I didn't get a. I've been leading a project um, in my 9 to 5, and I've been really having to take some time away from the chats as much as I like to be in. But it said something about some rarity. Did anybody see that? No, I don't know. We'll if somebody sees something in the chat, I'll come back to that. But yeah, so and then also who was that channel? Someone is on Twitter, Eagle something. Eagle. Man, how come I don't have all my stuff lined up? Here we go. Crypto Eagles. They put out a post. They put out a post that said Crypto Eagles will be working with the most innovative meme coin 100 on expanding their brand and reaching around the world. We feel this meme coin is crazy undervalued and will be doing what we can to get them to the top. So there's your marketing, guys. So many times we've seen win marketing, win marketing. Well, there it is. Crypto Eagles. They're gonna help us. Does anybody know about them? Have you heard of Crypto Eagles? Okay. So Straight Up says people will eventually pay more because of the rarity. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yep. So Hundo Freeman says the rarest are yet to be minted. That's the one I saw. Yep. Yep. I saw that post. So the rarest, they're still out there. They're still out there. That just when I thought I bought the ones I needed. Um. Oh, Scrate says I'd like the one with the 100 on the teeth and the red candle eyes. Oh yeah, that's in there. That's got to be in there. Oh, that one. You know what? If you get that, whoever gets that, if you hold on to that one because that's gonna go big. That's gonna go huge. Great. Um, but you could probably flip that one for I'm guessing 6 figures on that one. That one would be a winner for sure. I don't know. My Dino Biddy, he's got a. I think the rarest thing I have on mine is that he's wearing a monocle. Like the one eyeglass. But yeah. So that's what they're going now with the 100 NFTs. That's the thing. So the devs are always focusing on utility. So that's another thing. So what is the utility going to be? What is the utility going to be? And so today, right now, at around a 10 million, by the time we get to 100 million market cap, that's a 10x on today's prices, and then exposure to, like I said, the centralized exchange. And then another thing too is that um oh boy, yeah, okay, so we're talking more than 6 figures. Hundo Freeman's talking more than 6 figures. um oh the alpha okay. So anyway, so Hundo Freeman says about his NFTs, he's not selling for less than a milli. That's a smart man. That's gonna be more than a Lambo, bro. What's Crypto Eagles? I saw the post. Oh, okay. So let's give that their at. It is their at is on X. It's Crypto Project 6, all one word, and 6 is a new number, and it's all just one word. So Crypto Project 6. That's your Crypto Eagles. So they came in today swooping, or came in earlier. What was it, yesterday or whatever? They showing that 100 biased love. I love it. And they're pushing those. The artwork is good too. The artwork is looking really good. But let's see. What else, guys? We were talking about something. I don't know. Hold on. I've got a thing. When I'm on track and I forget. But yo, okay, here's this is the one. This is actually the reason why I bought this thing right here. Like on these days that we go super bullish, right? Like, oh yeah, like I was looking at our buys the other day. There was 11 buys, one sell, and I was like, yeah. I love that air horn. I needed an air horn. That was the whole time when we're talking bullish. We're being bullish about 100. Where is my air horn? We're talking about NFTs, Dino Biddies NFTs. Yep, and Hundo Freeman says now that we're on one chain, DCA Friday should go crazy now. You know, so that's what we are nothing but bullish here. We are nothing but bullish, but we do, we know that this is the right place to be, and but we got to understand. I mean, there's going to be things that happen along the way that are going to suck. We're going to see some big sales. We're going to see some mistakes. We're going to see crazy things. But just understand that the devs are trying their very very best to protect this project by any means necessary. And I was trying to play it out in my head is if they would have let it go play out. I was thinking about the frustration that they would have seen when with if they released Dino Biddies on um what is that called, on the Ethereum chain, and people would have been complaining about that. So I don't know, man. I just want to leave that one behind. I only want to address it on this one thing, but I didn't want to come out here and not address it. Right? We had to do that. Oh, yeah. So Hundo says he's bullish like a matador. Air horn for you. That's right. Oh, yeah. What? What in the is going on here? Sorry, guys. I'm just playing now. But but yeah, so that's what it is. So you guys, if any of you guys want to talk, you want to get on here, you want to come out, and I had my boy Scrate on here, and we had a blast. And Hundo, if you want to get on here, Q, you want to get on here, anybody, this is a 100 community. This is for you. This isn't just me to have a monologue and just talk. I'm just doing it because I have to today. I just had to address some big things and get some big news out of the way. But really, this is meant to be a party. And we're always bullish. We just talk about that stuff. We talk about it. But yeah. So I'll be here next Friday, but the Friday after, the Friday before Easter, I'll be starting my vacation. So I'll be out and about. So I'll try to be active in the chats as much as I can be, but it's really just a time for family. And we're just going to pretty much put the phones away and get off the social media and all that. So please, 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 I hope nothing crazy happens where we go super parabolic or something crazy happens and I have to be away. But I will be back after that Friday. So I'll keep you guys informed with all that. Yeah, stay bullish. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to look at an effect I can use that would be, but I pretty much went through them all. Oh, how about this one? It's all about 100. Yeah, I will, Hundo. I'll enjoy my family. Thank you. What about this one? No, I'm just gonna play now. What about this one? I can't wait for those 100 NFTs. You know what I mean? So if I work this thing out, yeah, we'll have some fun, guys. We'll have some fun. Okay. Well, that is about all that I have. It's 5:30. Yeah, 5:30 Pacific time. Pacific. Shout out to everybody. Everybody. You guys, I love you guys. This is the community. Um, you guys are just amazing. I mean, I can't say it enough. I've never been in a crypto community and grew as close as I have with some of you people here. Like seriously, I've never ever participated in any type of contest or even made a YouTube video or YouTube channel to interact with people. So there is something different about this community. This community, it just we grew close. We grew super close, and that's what I don't want to lose that. I want to keep it, and I want it to build. I know that there's other people out there that have the same passion and charisma as we have, and man, we just got to expand this family. And yeah, just keep that going, and just look out for each other. If you guys, we're having a hard time, make sure that we're there for each other, showing each other support. It's nice to have a shoulder to cry on in those hard times, right? So that's what we're here for. We are all in this together. We take our L's together, but we will get there to the top in our rocket. And oh man, where's my oh, I don't have my dang it, I have to have these effects ready. I'm not ready. But we will get there. We will get there, guys. It's just that this project is so early. And think about Bitcoin, right? They had this hack a long time ago when they first started, and someone hacked them big time, like hacked them. And I was reading the article about it, but it's thank you for joining us, crypto boring day in crypto. Thank you for coming in, Crypto Vault. Welcome. But and there's just been so many other projects that have had in those early days those big things that happened. And but in the case of Bitcoin, in the case of a lot of these other projects that um sorry, I'm reading the chat as I'm talking. And like I said, boring and straight, going at it like Tom and Jerry. Um, he says, "Not you, straight up, man. That's what I need. I need I need that." But anyway, love you guys both. I love you both. You guys are amazing. Um, but there are things that happen, and that are just they happen. It sucks. It sucks. But if you just keep holding, as long as the devs are not giving up on the project, as long as the devs aren't rugging the project, as long as the community is sticking together, we can overcome all this stuff. This stuff can be overcome, and we will have bigger, brighter days ahead. And can I get an air horn? That's right. Okay, guys, if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, let's talk about it. If not, then I will sign off. I will catch you guys in the chat, in the Telegram, on X. That's where I'm at. And you know where to find me. So, also, if you guys want to go to the 100 website, that is 100coin.io. If you want to hit bias, that is bias, BYAS app, APP, or bias.app. Yeah, bias.app. And then that's where you're going to find those Dino NFTs. And last number I saw that was posted was there were 725 left. So once they're gone until they get listed on the marketplace. But when they get listed on the marketplace, you can get your Dino Biddy right now for 2.1 million bias. They are not going to be 2.1 million bias on the marketplace. So if you are interested in getting those, that's where you're going to want to go, bias.app. And aside from that, I think that is all good. I want to thank you. Let's see. Yeah. Q says we gonna be on the top 10, no doubt about it. That's so. I mean, that is why I hold on. The innovative approach that these devs took with this coin, with 100 having a 100-hour hold, just kind of showing us our crypto's first version of a certificate of deposit, right? Kind of mimicking, um, kind of kind of sticking traditional finance in the eye, just saying, hey, we can play your game, but actually be rewarded in a much better way. You try to go to a bank and do that kind of stuff, you're getting minimal interest, and then they're taking your money and then doling it out to everyone else, and then they're keeping the lion's share of that interest that comes in. Whereas this 100 coin came in, they said, no, we're going to be different. We're going to show you guys how that goes, and that's more on the bias side as far as getting the money and getting the interest and all that. You're getting the traction. The CD is just mimicking the fact that you hold, and then you hold on for a while, and then you just watch instead of getting fickle with the chart. Just say, you know what, just run those red candles, and then watch it go up. That was the model, and we will see this as time goes on. Okay, I see Crypto Muscle in the chat. He's all about those dino biddies. I'm assuming I see a couple of dinosaurs just roaming the street, and can I get an air horn for that? Right, we can. Yuck, yeah. But do I have to censor the yuck, yeah? Yeah. But yeah, so that is the thing. So when I saw this just innovative, revolutionary approach in crypto, and we're talking, we've only seen 2 projects, and if you want to call those Dino Biddies another project, I mean that's a project in and of itself, right? With a project within a project, and then we still have yet to see the power of DXO and what it's going to do. DXO is what they dub the unstable dollar, where it just goes with the behavior of the market, but it's meant to be spent to where, if you have your phone, I have my phone, we can exchange right there with DXO, quick, cheap, and cut up enough to where you don't have to get all confused, like, oh, what am I doing? How many sats? How many sats am I spending here? Until we learn how to work out sats in our head, I guess. I don't know. But huge things. I mean, and the devs have been 30 steps ahead of the traditional crypto, of old crypto, we call it, right? This is new crypto. They're looking at crypto in a new light, a new angle of the prism, and they're saying, okay, we've been in crypto for years now, and this is where you guys are slipping, and this is what we're going to start fixing. And so that's why I've always just stuck around with this project. Ever since I discovered it, I've just said, you know what, I've got to stick with this one. So that is why I'm here, and that is why I'm bullish, and that is why I think you should be bullish too. So thank you guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up now. Thank you all for coming in and saying hi, spending some time with me. Love you all, and I'll catch you next week. All right? All right. Yuck. Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. Don't let me close it out until I go an official yuck yeah. Where are we at? There we go. Yuck yeah. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right, guys. Have a good time. Good night. Good week. All that. I'll see you in the chats. Okay? All right. Oh man, I'm trying to find my screen. There we go. Bye guys. I was giving you the peace sign, but I guess this cartoon doesn't let me show you my hams.